everyone, welcome back to another brand new episode of the ABS show, and you have just tuned into me on the TV, so go ahead, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. After the show, go on Instagram and follow us at the ABS show. I'm going to introduce myself one more time, and my name is Charlie Dior.
Yavi, Glitterati,
and the Many Man.
And every now and then we dip into the Western hot topics, and we're going to do that right now, okay? All right, so Glitterati, what's going on?
our favorite Drake. Drake is suing a woman who claimed he got her pregnant, and he's been assaulting her, alleging that she made the whole thing up. He met her in Manchester during his concert in 2017 in February, and they happened to have a little oral play. So
They had something like.
Ooh.
And they were, after that, they exchanged
According to who?
information.
Who's saying this?
He said it. He admitted it too in his court papers. He admitted it. So according to him, she has been stalking him, texting him, and just trying everything. So now she claims she was pregnant. So then her lawyer contacted Drake's lawyer, and Drake was like, well, if it's my child, I'll take care of it. But there was no receipt. There's no baby. There's no paternity test. So that was a lie too. So this lady is adult entertainer. She travels from place to place, to meet the big boys. So I don't know if she fell in love with him or she thought she had hit it big because she gave him head. But she had been stalking, because when you see he dropped the email, the receipts of all the texts, where she is texting him, boom, 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 sending him pictures, boom, 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 and she's like, when can I come? You're gonna send a ticket for me? Do you want me to buy my own ticket?
Thirsty.
She was,
being thirsty.
She
Buckets.
needed a drink.
Yes.
She was so thirsty. So it's and then she went on a radio show and said that she was pregnant by him and this, that, and the third. And this Drake has a thing for adult entertainers, right?
Yes.
And this one has come and
Drake has a thing for everybody.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But he has
Adult
adult
entertainers.
entertainers.
Porn
Specifically,
stars,
right?
people like strippers, porn stars, what I'm saying?
So he's suing her for defamation of character, which is correct, because all she was saying was lie, and everything that he's dropped has showed that she is a thirsty thought.
So what do you think?
So, what do I think?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that this one is real deal, because he showed the text and it was like boom, 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 boom. And why you go travel all the way to Manchester to see Drake? Drake performed here in New York too. He performed in Atlanta.
All you have to do is just stay.
Did you just see
for him to
Drake?
come to your
Yes,
state.
you just saw him in New York, right? She could have seen him in New York.
Right.
But so why did you travel? You had ulterior motives. So, and your motives didn't come to pass. He let you slide the knob and left you alone. And that's what happened. So what do you guys think?
I like the fact that this happened to Drake, though. Maybe he's going to use this as a lesson. And I hope Timane is also listening to what I'm saying, because he's also an artist, okay? This past weekend, I saw him perform, and a whole bunch of girls were all over him. So this goes to show you, wrap it up, okay? Wrap it up, because thirsty buckets like this are after y'all.
True.
They are. Everybody wants the lottery tickets. All right? I'm sure there are people on this table that want to have sex with Drake and Wizkid and all of that.
On this small table.
On this small table.
What's wrong with you? I don't understand. What do you mean?
Oh, honestly, I covered an event for Mina TV, and I met a girl in the industry, and she said it. She was like, yeah, if I see Drake or whatever, I'm gonna get that lottery ticket. So there are girls out there. I'm just saying this to say that there are girls out there that are not ashamed of this. They go after this rich man, these entertainers, because they want that lottery ticket. That's all I gotta say. Yazzie, don't look at me like that. I'm just saying.
Say something.
Charlie's hilarious. First of all, I think Drake, in a way, I'm glad that he's suing her, because a lot of girls do this where they say, I did this with that person and that person or whatever, and it's false. Kind of like what happened with Usher. So maybe by him suing her, other girls will realize it's not right. But at the end of the day, that girl doesn't have the money he's asking for. So I don't know why he's wasting his money, but maybe he's trying to prove a point. But at the same time, though, I am kind of glad that this did happen to Drake, because I'm a Drake fan of the music. I love the music. I was at his show. I love Drake. But however, he kind of spreading it too wide. Everything. Like
So
Charlie says,
Nutella.
he likes everybody and everything. He likes college girls. He likes nurses. He likes doctors. He likes dark skin. He likes light skin. He likes skinny girls. Have you seen his current girlfriend? His current girlfriend is like a size 2. which is totally unlike what we're used to. He was with her at a concert. That's not what we're used to seeing him. We're normally used to seeing him with porn stars and strippers, and he likes everything. So it comes to a point.
One lady came out from Project Runway and said that Drake slid in her
Heidi
DM.
Klum.
Heidi Klum.
You know,
Like,
he likes everybody, and he's also known to like really, really financially take care of girls. He's known to like he can have sex with you one time and buy you boobs if you ask him. Like so obviously this girl has an agenda. You know what I mean? She's probably thinking like, I just met Drake. If I'm able to maybe see him again, maybe I'm able to have sex with him again, maybe I can have some sort of type of relationship with him. So in a way, he kind of deserves it. You know what I mean? But he's also proven a point, which is cool.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
If it's not on, it shouldn't be in.
I mean, like his baby mother, apparently they had sex twice.
Or maybe he didn't enjoy her blowjob. Maybe she's not good.
But you said it was just so. How can you get pregnant from?
No, they had sex. I mean, like that was just the main thing that he wrote in the.
But they had all the way.
But they had sex. Then
Okay.
And she's trying to get millions of dollars from him. I'm like, girl, really? Just wait for the play.
No, but that happens a lot. I'm not like, you know, when the whole Usher herpes thing came out, I have a friend, one of my very good friends, he's Caucasian and he's a lawyer, and like one time we're hanging out and he was like, Yaz, you're a beautiful girl, you should join in on this Usher thing. I'm like, what the hell, like, are you crazy? He's like, yo, I'm telling you, trust me, they will pay you at least $100,000 for you to go away. Like, you know, so people do stuff like that.
When you come up with such stories as a girl, they pay you for the interview because they want exclusives.
Yeah.
So this girl see it as a meal ticket.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
Yeah.
But my main thing with all of these celebrities, from our African celebrities to American celebrities to celebrities from all over the world, why in this day and age are you not using a condom? That there's a chance for some. If this is not your full-time girlfriend, this is not your full-time wife. No, look, not even when we're talking about pregnancy. We're talking about STIs.
But
so
you know what? But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? From what I've heard, like other females say, my male friends say, and what I've heard.
What you heard?
Most guys with the condom, it's not the STDs that they're worried about. Like, it's the pregnancy that they're worried about. Yeah, most guys will have sex with a girl that they don't know first time with no condom and not care about STD. And I say to my guy friends, I'm like, but how do you know? He's like, oh, you could just tell. When you could tell a girl that has the STD and a girl that doesn't. And I'm like, what? Are you dumb? Like, no, you cannot tell. Somebody can have an STD and you will have no idea. Like, that is crazy. But yeah, you're absolutely right. But another reason that some people don't use condoms is maybe, you know, it's too little, so the condoms just fall off, so it's pointless.
Sometimes
some people are allergic.
When they're trying to put it on.
Some people are allergic. Some people don't have
proper condoms. Okay.
Tell them.
Would you rather put on a condom for a one-shot deal relationship, or would you rather be taking medicines for the rest of your life?
I'd rather not do it at all.
I worked in a hotel once, right? I worked in a hotel once.
We gotta go, Yazzie.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather not do it at all.
That was a really juicy story.
Let's move on to the next. You and your hotel stories.
No, I actually worked there, but we'll talk about that another day.
All right.
Kanye West is delivered, y'all.
What happened?
Kanye is delivered. Kanye is back. And that is according to the old Kanye, that the new Kanye brought the old Kanye back. Retarded.
Sounds like a mess.
Exactly. That is, you guys know I love Kanye West, but according to Kanye West, the old Kanye is back. And the old Kanye is back to the point that he's even moving to Chicago, Chi-Town, baby. Maybe he feels like, you know, Chicago's gonna bring him back to the old Kanye. What I did like is that he admitted to being in a sunken place.
Sunken place. He said he just came out of the sunken place.
You know what? Do we have the video? Let's watch the video.
He actually reopened his Instagram. He's back on Instagram, posting every minute per minute per minute. And then he posted something recently as a free
Do we have the video? If we have the video, let's watch it.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so let's watch the video.
I just wanted to express some things that were not sitting right with my spirit. Now that I'm about the sunken place, I can think and I could just be yay and just express how I feel. There's a couple things that I want to address. First of all, I want to address Nick Cannon. Like, I understand that you used to date my wife, but you know, you get in an interview, don't mention my wife. If someone brings my wife up, you say, hey, I respect that man, I'm not speaking on that. Don't be making no suggestions like nobody fucked my wife. Now, the next thing is with Drake. Yeah, I told you that if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have had the thoughts to, hold on, this train going by. Now, if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have thought and had the wherewithal to say.
So I just landed in Houston. We sold out the Toyota Center tonight, but I just caught word. First off, let me say, welcome back, Ye, from the sunken place. It's a beautiful thing. Glad you back with us, brother. Nothing but love and respect for you. You know, I always had that. But I honestly gotta say this, my dude. I've never said anything disrespectful or harmful to your, in my opinion, to your marriage or your union. I salute it. Keep it going. But you're not gonna tell me what I can and what I can't say. I'm a solid individual. Somebody asks me a question, I'm gonna answer it to the best of my ability. I'm gonna give my opinion. And you know, there ain't no harm, no foul. But I know if it got your spirit feeling weird, holla at me. You know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You know, because a man's spirit is free, but you know, pride binds it at times. So if you gotta let that loose, let it loose. I'm gonna let the train go by, like you said. But other than that, man, I'm gonna keep it honest. We got that 200 episode of Wild 'N Out coming out.
Oh my God! First of all, I loved it. So first we watched Kanye sending out all these warnings to everybody.
To
talking
4 different people.
Tyson,
Tyson, including Nick Cannon, Drake, and who was the 4th person? It was like 4 different people.
And now we are seeing the response from. I love this. I love Nick Cannon's response. But let's go back to Kanye West. All right, so now you are out of the sunken place. So what?
And
you
now
want
I
us to
can
go
think.
hide?
He said now he can think. So
So now
he
you
couldn't
can think.
before.
I feel like he's still making like a mockery of the whole situation when we refer to him being in the sunken place. We said that because you were supporting Trump. That's why one of the reasons why we said that. We said that because you are supporting a racist that don't like black people, that don't care about black issues, and now that you are back, you're in a way you are making fun of it. At least that's how I look at it. Second, we are not going to shut up about Kim Kardashian, okay? Kim Kardashian made a sex tape, became famous, and now is one of the talked about celebrities in the world. And now we should all shut up about it. I'm not going to be quiet. You can't tell me what to do. And apparently you can't tell Nick Cannon what to do either.
Exactly.
The
So
fun-
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's backtrack to Amber Rose, who he was in a relationship with, and he started bashing her. If you don't want your wife to be bashed, don't bash other women's wives.
Tell them what
okay?
he said. Tell them what he said.
He was called about he has to take how many baths?
5 showers.
To wash her off.
30? Oh,
To wash her off his body.
Yeah,
Are you serious? You're a hypocrite.
That was somebody's
You are
wife too.
clearly still underneath the sunken place. Please, when you really do come out and see the light, and please move your camera phone from your face so we can see you talking. I wish he came out and said something positive regarding the Trump thing or whatever.
Yes.
Like, why do you have to go to this? I don't know what they have given you, what juju. Now, that juju has taken his prick because that juju for real has got him lost in the sauce. So go ahead.
The K-curse. But the thing I don't understand about Kanye is that he claims to be a free thinker, but in the same light, he's bothered about what people think about him and his family. He said, Kim Kardashian, you such a fucking hoe. I love it. Then why are you complaining about what Nick Cannon or whatever other person is saying about her?
He didn't mention Kim Kardashian's name, by the way, in that song.
Yeah, but that's what he's talking about.
Oh.
That's how I see it.
Can I say my
he
opinion
said
now?
something recently about on Instagram that he wished they could block your following
Your
and stuff on
followers.
Instagram,
He's just a mess.
so that it will not affect your self-worth. Meaning that he's placing his self-worth on social media following. So he's not a free
Listen,
thinker.
I'm going to say this
Can
on
I say-
record.
okay,
Let me say this on record. Let me say this on record. Let me say this on record. So we can move on. I feel like we can. Hold on. I'll let you go. Hold on. I feel like we are kicking about this situation, but this is really serious. Kanye's really going through something, and everybody's just laughing about it. People around Kanye, families gather around right now. I'm telling you, Kanye is going through something and he needs more medication. And that's all I have to say about that. You can go ahead and say what you got to say.
First of all, I think that this is kind of like him being sarcastic. He's not being serious. That's number one. Number two, I love that he stuck up for his family because he stuck up for, if you watch the whole 4-minute video, he stuck up for Kylie, he stuck up for Kim, and I love that. Like, if I was married to a man, no matter what other people were talking about me, I would love for him to stick up for me, especially publicly, especially for him to stick up against people like someone like Drake, who is such a big deal. However, Kim Kardashian's past cannot be erased. I know Drea deleted her wholeness, but you cannot delete your wholeness. It can't. So he chose to marry Kim. So I'm sorry, Kanye. I love Kanye, but you're gonna have to deal with all the negative things that comes along with being married to that whole entire family. Number 3, I am tired of Kanye and Nicki Minaj. Like, I love both of them, but I'm tired of it because I feel like they are both very intelligent, great artists, and they just need to let it go. Maybe you need to just hang up the music and just go retire somewhere, live in Africa. Stop trying to like create this social media buzz, call for attention, and it's taken away from who they really are, and it's taken away from what they have done in the artistry. Like, retire, let it go. Like, Nicki, let it go with Cardi. Kanye, let it go, whoever. Like, I'm tired of it. Because for me, I love Kanye, and I do think he might be having issues. He may be having issues. I think any man in the Kardashian family ends up having issues because those women get so much attention and they make so much money that it definitely can affect the man's ego. But I do think that this is all a way for him to get attention and for him to go viral. Like, Kanye does know what he's doing. Like, for him to do the whole crying thing, that his friend thing, and then now he's like, I'm moving back to Chicago. You got to think about it. It's all like
he's always doing
strategy, like to get people talking. But I'm over it. I think him and Nicki both need to Nicki needs to get married. Kanye needs to take his family and they need to move somewhere and just relax. Call it a day. I'm over it.
I said my piece, so we're going to move on to the next topic. All right, so Emmy winner Thandie Newton causes confusion on social media after referring to God as her during her acceptance speech. All right, I don't know if you guys heard this story. So she won the Best Supporting Drama role at the Emmys, this year's 70th annual Emmys. And during her acceptance speech, she said, I don't even believe in God, but I'm going to thank her tonight. That statement, I'm telling you, Christians all over are angry, confused. Oh, why did you refer to God as her? God is a him, God is a man. So are you guys in support of what she said or what?
Absolutely why. It's not that I'm against religion. I feel like religion like separates us so much. Like, so much things that happen in the world, at the end of the day, it goes back and falls back on religion. And it's such BS because it doesn't matter how you view God as long as you have a relationship with your God. Whether you want to believe whether your God is a Buddha, whether he's a Allah, whether he's a he, whether it's a her, I feel like it's all irrelevant. Like, how are Christians upset about this when there are 3 different versions of the Bible and each version is even saying something different? It doesn't matter. As long as she does, my firm belief in life is you do unto others what you want them to do to you. That's it, period. You just live a good life, that's it. You don't do anything negative towards people. You pray to whatever God you want to pray at. I don't care. Whether it's a he, she, animal, it does not matter. It's irrelevant.
I was going to say, it's so funny how inconsequential stuff really gets people riled up. Because God is in our image and our presence. And if she's a woman, he's going to be a woman.
Yeah.
God is us. We are all God. We are all living, breathing, or what God is. And if she sees it as a female figure, that's her choice.
That's her own perspective.
Because your religion is your perspective. Your religion is your own need and your own want. So why this asinine things get people riled up? I swear I need to make up some fake nonsense so people get upset.
Because the funny thing is that even in Christianity, they teach that he made us in his own image after our likeness. So why is God only in a man's image? What about a woman's image? If we are all made in the image and likeness of God. And before this, Ariana Grande dropped a song saying God is a woman.
I love that song,
and nobody
by the way.
was mad about it, so I'm surprised that they're mad about it.
And even when people debate whether he was white, black, Jewish, Arabic, like, it is irrelevant.
We would never know. I feel like God himself has to calm down. Calm down. And first of all, I like her. I like her. She's an amazing actress. I love her movies. But I felt like what she did, she planned it. She planned to cause commotion because first of all, this is what you said. I don't believe in God, but right there, stop. You don't believe in God, then don't speak on it, right? You claim you don't believe in God, so why are you about to speak on something that you don't believe in? So right there, I was like, there's something going on here. Second of all, throughout the Bible, the New Testament, God, let me get this right. Throughout the New Testament, Christ refers to God as a he. In the Bible, throughout the New Testament.
The New Testament that was written by man.
Even when we pray,
no one goes to the Father except through me.
Listen, I'm not the most religious person here, but listen, facts are facts, and what is written,
right? Yeah, but what is written? But one, it was written by a human being. Number two, even the Old Testament, they say that God spoke to them, blah, blah, blah. God speaks to me too. God speaks to us, and everybody translates things different. When we sit on this panel, and you talk, what you say, he takes it different, she takes it different, I take it different. So therefore, when God spoke to Moses...
Do you know the curse you bring to yourself when you add or subtract anything from the Bible?
What you
it's in the Bible,
can
so
I
for
finish?
me...
You never ever let me finish.
But
let
you
me
cut
finish.
me off. You cut me off too.
Finish.
So...
So if God spoke to Moses, God could have said, build a blue tower, and Moses could have understood it as build a green tower and built a green tower, and have all of us, all these thousands of years, thinking it was a green tower when God said a blue tower. I never said God made a mistake. I said everybody perceives things different. Like I grew up in the church. It's time that a prophet or a pastor can say something to you, or whatever the case is, it doesn't mean that it was said like that from God. Because at the end of the day, everybody takes things different. That's a fact. And so for that reason, it doesn't mean that everything that's written in the Bible is 100% accurate.
And the thing about what you said, she doesn't believe in God, maybe she doesn't believe in God as a man.
Then why is she talking about?
So maybe she just, you know what I'm saying?
She said I don't believe in God, but I'm going to thank her tonight.
You're
trying to start something with the Christians.
No, I'm not starting.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her.
Yeah,
when you say stuff like that, you know what you're about to start.
I don't believe in God, but I'm going to thank her tonight.
Tonight, like, what are you doing?
I don't believe in God as a man. I believe in God as myself, as a woman.
That. Why you
but I mean, like, I'm just saying, it just. Like I said, it's opinions, right? We all have opinions on what it sounded like.
Woman. She knew exactly what she was trying to do.
And you know,
she did.
And is not known to start stuff like Kanye West does. She's not that kind of person.
Well, she did, and we're talking about it.
And to be honest with you, maybe she really did mean it, because I go through those phases. I grew up in the church. I was a very strong Christian. Then I went through the phase where I started questioning things, because it's certain things in the Bible that, I'm sorry, just doesn't add up to me. Like,
but when you were a true Christian,
hold on. It's certain things where so I started questioning it. And even when I went through that phase where I wasn't like such a good Christian and I wasn't abiding by the rules, it's certain situations will happen in your life and you'll be like, oh shit, there really is a God. So maybe that's what she meant. Maybe what she meant is, you know, I don't really believe in God or religion or whatever, but I can't even believe I'm winning this right now.
But most Christians
so
most Christians can really explain what's going on. You just have to believe.
Yeah, but
that's one amazing thing about being a Christian.
That's
and
you
have to have that faith. When you start questioning God, that's also a sin, because that means you don't really trust
and all
him.
the Christians that drink, have sex, fornicate,
so you're judging,
lie,
you're judging,
lie.
you're
judging. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that all the Christians that fornicate, drink, lie, they're also committing a sin. They're also disappointing God.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah,
that's true. That's between them and God.
That's between her and God, not between.
No, but she don't believe in that
God. But we can't
God.
judge somebody. Let God have the judgment. We can't judge people. That's a problem we do. We judge people.
Where do we draw the line?
Draw the line on what sense?
Because other people
Because
respect other religions.
Something you
Some
don't
of the
believe in.
nonsense
it's
hold
her
on. Some of the
opinion.
nonsense that goes on in Christianity doesn't go on in other religion. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes.
Like
yes.
what?
Like the Muslims,
Let's say,
like they're they're so on point that you can't even do anything otherwise.
Let me throw something
How
at
many
you.
people say anything about Allah in a public place?
Let me say something.
Never.
This is the same Allah. This is the same.
But they can joke
this
with
is
Christianity.
the same Muhammad, who the Muslims worship, had married a 6-year-old girl, Aisha, his second wife. She was a child.
Okay.
So. How are they going straight on
maybe
narrow?
if their religion it's okay. And maybe
to marry
if
a child.
Maybe I'm just saying maybe some of the things that goes on in Christianity, like I said before, you dare not do it in the Islamic community or even traditionalist religion.
Across
they
the board, all
will kill
religions
you.
sin. Across the board, all religions sin, and we all sin in different ways.
You got even,
and that's period.
Even,
all right, so we gotta move on, though. All right,
that are gay, that in the Bible, technically, it's a sin in the Bible, is it not? And then you have pastors that are gay.
All right,
am I right or wrong?
I don't know. Let's read the Bible together next episode.
Yes.
All right, Team Man, let's go.
Yeah, this one is really serious and touching because a 13-year-old boy in UK died from dairy allergy. He passed away because a classmate that was playing with him actually put cheese down his shirt.
Oh my goodness.
These wicked children.
Okay, so I have questions. Where did this happen? Is this America?
No, it happened in London.
Okay.
And this kid has been known to have allergies because they said it happened in 2017. He had an allergic reaction. Yes. So just for some people who don't know what allergy is just something that your body doesn't react to as to other normal people. So sometimes it could be genetic. So knowing fully well that this kid has allergies, we're not supposed to bring certain things close to him because food is one of the main things that we are all allergic. A lot of people are allergic to. Yeah. So the kid was playing with him, and then the kid actually put the cheese on his shirt, and then he passed out. So they called the ambulance. They rushed him to the hospital. The medic that got there said that when she found him, she knew it was critical. So she had to rush him to the emergency ward. He spent a couple of days there, but he later died.
2 weeks, I think.
Listen, this is why I don't go around feeding people's children. I used to work on an after-school program, and every time you are eating your snack, they're like,
they
Charlie,
want
can I have
'Cause
some?
you don't
No,
know.
I don't know what you're allergic to. You might just die on me, and now I have no. I
This
don't
is
go around.
exactly why I sat right here on this show and I said something and all of y'all looked at me like I
What
was
did you
crazy.
say?
You better teach your kid to be that bully. You better teach your kid because
does
I'm
that
gonna tell
got to
you,
do with being
it
allergic?
has a lot to do with it because you have to teach your kid to be so resilient that nobody can. Obviously, the little boy knew that he was allergic to cheese and was kind of like tormenting him with it
With the
as a
cheese.
joke. He clearly didn't mean to kill him, but if you raise your kid to be resilient, stuff like that won't go down because my son would have just been like, yo. Trust me, it ain't going down. Period.
but they also
and
have
so that's
to-
why you have to
blame
raise
the
your kid to be that
administration.
way.
That's what I'm saying.
The
But where's
Because
the
if not,
teachers?
your
supposed
kid
to
will be
know.
picked on over and over. Clearly, this kid was being picked on. Period. And that's it.
But
That's the
there-
bottom
I-
line.
we understand that, guys. But where were the teachers?
But
It's playtime. These are little bit. He's not that old.
Kids
But
will be
so
kids.
Where's
Wait, hold
the
on, let her
teacher?
finish.
Where is the teacher at this point? Because they have to have their eyes all over the place.
When they
and
play every time,
every
the
time you
teachers
have to keep
on
your
their-
eyes on your child. You can't expect that being a bully or not being a bully is not going to stop somebody from putting cheese on you. Even if you're getting ready to fight, the cheese is
you're
already on
sleeping.
you. So what are you doing? How are you going to fight when the cheese is on you?
No, but I'm
and
not
it's-
saying even fight because
You're
I
gonna-
don't encourage fighting, but you have to teach your child to be strong and to be resilient and to be able to speak up for themselves to the point that people
Listen,
wouldn't even
even
attempt to do
Goliath
that.
was taken down.
Because let's be honest.
How strong?
Because let's be honest, we can sit here, we can blame teachers all the time, but if you're a mom and you know anything about kids, kids are fast. It takes a split second for anything to happen. And you can't put the blame on the teacher. Even if when there are 2 teachers in a classroom of 20 students, come on.
We're not blaming.
If you have a kid,
we're
I'm
not
just
blaming
saying
the
in
teachers
general.
entirely, but they're gonna take some fault. Yeah.
Sure.
Where were you
Sure.
when they were
Because the
going
boy
back
was
and
being
forth?
chased. His
Yes,
friend was chasing
where
him.
were you?
He was running away.
That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'm glad that you brought this allergy topic because back in Ghana, a lot of people had allergies, but we didn't know what it is.
We don't know what it
So
is.
you
You
know,
get sick.
break time, people eat, and then their lips get swollen. They're like, "Oh, I attacked by witchcraft. What is going on?" We didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So I think we
The
also
village
need
witches
to.
are attacking.
Yeah.
So we also need to educate
Yes.
how serious allergy is because the guy probably didn't know. Oh, I'm just playing with you,
He didn't
cheese on
think-
you. You're not gonna die. You know how serious it is. So more education is to be about allergies, so we
allergies.
know.
You know, my whole life, I thought I had sensitive skin. Every day I'm itching myself. I have so much scars from growing up. My whole life, that's what I thought. In 2014, like I kept breaking out. I get these tiny rashes. I probably have some on my face right now. So finally, I was like, let me see an allergist. I went to see an allergist, and I'm allergic to everything.
Don't say
So
it. Don't say it on
allergic
the
to
air. Don't say it on the air.
Oh, you're right.
Don't say it on the air.
Why?
Because
Because somebody-
honestly, we're like, don't really repeat.
don't know your
Because
enemies.
you don't know your enemy. Not that.
Yeah.
Now we're thinking like Nigerians and
beg,
Ghanaians.
you don't know your enemies.
The witches are listening. Don't say what you're
Don't say-
allergic to.
yes.
Yeah,
But don't,
you're
please
absolutely
don't.
right.
But people are allergic to a lot of things, and definitely
But you know,
please don't say that.
sometimes
Yeah.
people confuse allergies for intolerance. Like me, I'm lactose intolerant, but that does not mean I'm allergic to milk and stuff like that. Because I lack an enzyme called lactase that digests lactose. So when I take a lot of milk, boom, white house.
Ooh.
So
Okay,
that's
that was
Wow,
intolerance.
what is going on?
That was descriptive.
I remember when I was a kid, I had hives all over my body, like
Yeah, maybe
thick,
it's
thick
intolerance.
ones.
Something
The
you
same hives
ate.
that Solange got. I ate something. Up till now, I don't know what I ate, so I don't
You
even
should
know
get
what
a
I'm
test.
allergic
You can
to.
just see an allergist.
should get a test. They test
And
all
they,
the
yeah,
things.
they give you all the
hold on.
percentages.
People were saying that I was being attacked by demons.
no.
I'm telling you, I was all
Damien
swelled
himself.
up.
had come and got you.
I can
Damien.
attack the demon.
Where you
You
calling
are
that
the
demon?
demon himself.
God forbid. So like, people were like, hey, what is going on? And everybody that walks by prescribe their own medicine. Oh, just hit him with cocoyam leaves. Oh, just my mom took this
Boy, you
advice.
suffered.
Hold on, I was very, very young. I remember this. My mom is watching. My mom gave me like a whole bottle of akpeteshie. Akpeteshie is one of the strongest.
Gogoro.
Oh.
That thing is bitter.
It's one of the strongest alcohol ever, and they put like some
Did you
leaves.
drink it?
I drank the whole thing. I was gone.
were lit.
By the time I
Lit.
woke up, the hives were gone.
You were
I
sweating.
was healed. I was delivered.
Liquor is your answer. Liquor is
Yes,
the answer.
yes. I'm not saying if you have hives, go drink akpeteshie. I beg. I'm not prescribing that. I'm just saying it worked for me.
you, yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so Charlie, we know something happens to you. Hashtag
Akpeteshie.
expected
Straight
some
up.
leaves. I'll be good.
Yo.
All right,
Yeah, you
so
forget But on a serious note, though, we should follow up with this story and see what happens. Like how
happens?
they
Yeah,
solve,
actually,
because it is a serious
the boy was
thing.
arrested. The kid was
Yeah, they
arrested,
have
but
been
he hasn't
arrested.
been charged.
But
though.
honestly, they
We have to
can't
go.
charge him. He didn't know.
Sorry, our time is up. We work with time here. Until next time you're watching the ABS show, comments below. This is Mina TV. Bye!
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.